Welcome back to our second of 5 videos on at-home ball training skills for those stuck at quarantine. Today we're going to be doing further skills on the ball movements to keep your touch running and at a good standard. Today we're going to have Nick help us. He's kindly come down, show us his skills. Here he is. Thank you, Nick. Let's get into And for this drill, all you're going to need is a little bit of space in the ball, as we're optimizing these videos for those that are stuck at home in quarantine who are wanting to keep their ball skills. First up, we're going to show you how to do step overs. This is where you use your dominant foot to go in front of the ball as a means of tricking your opponent and then keep going. Nick will now show us how this is done. And as always, you're going to want to practice more so with your dominant foot to begin with, and then switch over your less dominant foot to get more practice in. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can then do a double step over, which is bringing both of them together, one after the other, and will be as follows. And now that we've done the step over, which is where your foot goes in front of the ball first on your dominant side, we're now going to change it over to a scissor, which is where your dominant foot goes behind the ball towards your least dominant foot and then around. So it's another level of difficulty to that, and will be done by Nick once again as follows. And as always, you're going to want to start off practicing with your dominant foot, shift over your weaker foot, and then this can then be brought over into a double scissor, which Nick will now do for us. Next up, we're going to be showing you the Maradona, which is a nice ball skill you can use to get around players, and Nick will show us how to do that. Next up, we're going to be doing some V's, which is a nice way to change the direction of your ball very simply, and once again trick your player. It's going to be done where you drag the ball behind you, and then use your still dominant foot to change the direction of the ball and continue going from there. Nick will then demonstrate now. Nick will now be showing you our final skill move, which is a type of fake which you can use in a game to trick your player. It is done by using your dominant foot to drag the ball across on the same side as your dominant foot, however then stopping it on the way to then trick the player. And as always, for these last couple of drills, you're going to want to start off with your dominant foot, become comfortable, then switch over to your least dominant foot so you become comfortable in all areas of the pitch, no matter where you're at. We'd like to give a big thank you to Nick for coming down to help us. His socials will be down in the description, so make sure you check him out. And for all these drills, it's really important that you keep practicing them, doing them one by one, perfecting them, moving on to the next, however then returning and continuing until you feel like you're comfortable. Thank you.